Hi, this is Kyle Sears with ZOLL. Today's ZOLL X Series tips and tricks video is going to focus on adding a Wi-Fi hotspot to the ZOLL X Series or ZOLL X Series Advanced. So in order to add a hotspot, you need to make sure that you have written down the SSID and the password for the hotspot that you're going to try to connect to. And those are case sensitive, so they have to be exactly how they're going to appear on the Wi-Fi that you're trying to connect to. Once you have that information, you're going to press the bottom left arrow. You're going to go to the Settings tab and then go down to Supervisor. You're going to put in your password for Supervisor and then hit Save. You're then going to go down to Communications. Wi-Fi is the category that we're looking for, so you're going to make sure that it's enabled first and then go down to where it says Configure, and you're going to add a Wi-Fi. Now where it says profile name, that could be anything you want. It doesn't matter. That's just how you're going to identify it. So it may be a vehicle number, it might be the station that you're in, doesn't matter, right? So I'm just going to put in, I'll just put in my first name, Kyle, and we're going to save that. Now what does matter, and needs to be very specific and case sensitive, is the SSID. So whatever that SSID that the router is producing needs to go in the SSID section. So I'll just say it's hypothetically Wi-Fi. It's case sensitive, so there's a shift button on the left side here that you can lower case or uppercase the letters. You can also add numbers. And you're going to hit Save. And then the other thing that is specific is to make sure that the security key is entered. Now the security keys can get tricky sometimes because depending on if it's a default password, you might have numbers and symbols and dashes and all sorts of things. So it's really important that you put that information in there correctly. If it's a non-broadcast SSID, so for example, if I walked in right now and I couldn't see it available as a Wi-Fi connection on my phone, that means it's non-broadcast. And if that's the case, you're going to want to make sure the non-broadcast SSID option is enabled. So I'll just put in a fake password right now. I'll hit Save. And then from here, we can hit the Home button because we've now entered that Wi-Fi profile. You're going to go up to the antenna across the top here, Wi-Fi access point. Now we have a couple different options to pick from. I'm going to switch to Home because I set that one up earlier. And I'm going to hit the Home button to get out of there. And you'll see within a couple seconds, that antenna with the yellow dots has now turned into an antenna with green parentheses around it. That means I'm connected successfully to Wi-Fi, and I can transmit 12 leads, and I can move data to electronic patient care reports. If you want to test that, the easiest way is to go into the antenna, go down to where it says Update Distribution List. You'll see a green light come on, and that is testing the connection to our server, essentially. You can also test it by going to Log, hitting the envelope, close case or continue, hitting Select, picking a file, hit the Home button, and hit Transfer. That'll test the connection for when you upload to ZOLL Case Review, and then also your EPCR provider as well. If you want to load multiple profiles in each device, if you anticipate these monitors getting moved around to different vehicles, you can do that as well. So you go through the same process for each new SSID and password. And if this vehicle starts out in the home Wi-Fi, for example, and the next day it needs to switch, you just go into the antenna, you select the Wi-Fi that it's trying to connect to, you'll see that connection get broken, then it'll reconnect, and now you can use it in that particular vehicle that you need to use it in. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much. Take care.